A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St.
Glory be to
Luke.
you, O Lord. Glory be to you.
Let us be attentive. At that time, the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things which they had heard and seen, just as it was told them. When the dates were fulfilled, the time came for the circumcision of the child. He was named Jesus, the name given by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. His parents went every year to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. When Jesus was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem according to the custom of the feast. When they had fulfilled the days, as they were returning, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. Joseph and his mother did not notice it. Supposing him to be in the company, they went a day's journey and began to look for him among their relatives and acquaintances. When they did not find him, they returned to Jerusalem looking for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, both listening to them and asking them questions. All who heard him were amazed by his understanding and answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished, and his mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us this way? Behold, your father and I were anxiously looking for you." He said to them, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he said to them. After this, he went down with them and came to Nazareth. He was obedient to them, and his mother kept all this saying in her heart. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, as well as in favor with God and men. Від Луки Святого Євангелія читання, будьмо уважні. В той час пастухи вернулися, прославляючи, хвалячи Бога за все, що чули і бачили, і як їм було сказано. Як сповнилося 8 днів, коли мали обрізати хлоп'ятко, назвали його ім'ям Ісус, що дав був ангел, перш ніж воно зачалося в лоні. Батьки його і мати, як вони зробили, хлопця ж росло і міцніло повне мудрості, і благодать Божа була на ньому. Батьки його ходили щороку в Єрусалим на свято Пасхи, і як йому було 12 років, вони пішли за звичаєм на свято. Коли минули ті дні, вони верталися, хлопчина Ісус зостався в Єрусалимі. Батьки ж його про те не знали, гадаючи, що він у гурті. Вони пройшли день дороги, і тоді почали його шукати між родичами та знайомими. Та не знайшовши, вернулися в Єрусалим, щоб там його шукати. Через 3 дні знайшли його у храмі, як він сидів серед учителів та слухав і питав їх. Усі ті, що його слухали, дивувалися його розмові та відповідям. Побачивши його, вони були здивовані, і його мати сказала йому: «Дитино, чому ти так зробив нам? Ось батько твій і я, боліючи, тебе шукали». Він відповів їм: «Чого ви мене шукали? Хіба не знали, що я маю бути при справах Отця мого?» Але вони не зрозуміли слова, що він сказав їм. І він пішов із ними, і вернувся у Назарет, і був їм слухняний. А мати його зберігала усі ці слова у серці своїм. Ісус же зростав мудрістю, літами і ласкою Бога та в людей.
Тобі, Господи, слава Тобі.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Christ is born,
Glorify Him.
Христос рождається.
Славім Його.
Today we have first day of year 2023. But you know, in different times during the history, in different cultures, the new year as a period very often had started really in different time. In some cultures, it started on spring. In some cultures and civilization, it started on fall. Even if we look to our calendar of Eastern Catholic Church, we can see some relicts of the beginning of church year on September 1st. But today, we have the beginning of New Year according to our civil calendar. It is really interesting how we have to understand what does it mean to have New Year. Very often for us, it just change of numbers. Yesterday it was 2022, today it is 2023. After 1 year it will be 2024. If we have this understanding, very often we cannot even feel the change of these years. But in theological understanding, in the understanding of faith, we have to see one important thing. Before New Year, what celebration we have? We have celebration of birthday of Jesus Christ. We have nativity of Jesus. We have Christmas, birthday. And his birthday, it is true beginning for all of us. Because the year, it's not just a period. The God's year, it's a special period of God's mercy to all of us. And when we enter so close to this God's year, 2023, we understand that God gives us special blessing and opportunity to become saints during this period. We receive this blessing from our Creator for our sometimes great challenge in prayer and to be a good His disciple. So New Year, it is not just change of numbers. For us, disciples of Jesus, New Year, it's a period of special blessing. During this period, we have to become, and we can, to become saints. Yes. Because our goal is heaven. And we have, during all our life, remember about our goal. We have to come to our true home, heavenly kingdom. And every year, God's year, is special possibility gave to us from Lord to sanctify ourselves. In today's gospel, we see very special situation. You know, like maybe 1 month ago in our St. Nicholas school, we had hard situation when one student came from home, but came out from home, but didn't come to the school. And after maybe 30 minutes, the parents of the student came to the school and asked, "Did our child arrive?" And our teacher said, "No." You know, all of us, we were so shocked because we started to looking for this student. And this student just disappeared. We didn't know where this student. We called to police, and police started to looking with all teachers, with our principal, with our priest. We just started to looking in this area, in this neighborhood, trying to find this child. We were really so stressed because we didn't know what happened. And just at 5 p.m., we could find this child. And what happened? This child just arrived from Ukraine, like 7 days, and just lost. Because the reality of this city is a little bit different from European cities. And this student just lost. But we felt really horrible feeling. We didn't know what happened. We know how dangerous can be Chicago. In today's gospel, it's the same situation, even worse. As I understand, Joseph and Mary, they trusted a lot to Jesus. They trusted him a lot, and they could do this. But in this situation, they returned from Jerusalem 1 day of way, and they didn't find him. They returned to Jerusalem, and 3 days they looked for him. Just think, if you are parents, 3 days you cannot find your child. It's horrible. You know nothing. What happened to your child? Okay, 12 years old. This is baby. This child. And after 3 days, they just came to the temple. We don't know, maybe to pray. Maybe to pray and ask, "Lord, help us. We cannot find him." And a miracle, they saw him in the temple. They saw him when he seated together among the teachers and was listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed by his understanding and answers. "Son, why have you treated us this way? You did to us very bad. Why did you do this? Your father and I were anxiously looking for you." And here, Jesus gave this answer from the perspective of human. Sometimes it's hard to understand. He didn't say, "Sorry, Mom, sorry, Dad." No. He says, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" This is the answer and question at the same time. The question and answer that show us the true understanding. What does it mean to be with Lord? What does it mean to be in Father's house? What does it mean to be in the grace. So today, when we started the special period, New Year 2023, let's try to be by our mind and heart in the Father's house, to fill this Father's house through our prayers and through sacraments that we receive as the church, as the community. God bless all of us. God bless this year 2023. Amen. Христос рождається.
Славім Його.
Christ is born.